Discover 10 invaluable insights into the world of real estate, catering to both aspiring homeowners and savvy sellers, or anyone with a future stake in the real estate market. Crafted from a wealth of lifetime experiences across every conceivable facet of the real estate industry, these hacks are ageless and applicable to all. Rest assured, you're about to gain exclusive access to this treasure trove of knowledge. Don't hesitate to pass on these priceless gems to your friends, family, and anyone else in your circle who stands to gain from these revelations. Here are the 10 essential real estate tricks that belong in everyone's repertoire. 1. Hire the best. In the realm of real estate, making the right choice can be a game changer. When it comes to selling a pristine property, your ace in the hole is securing the services of the most proficient real estate listing agent. On the flip side, if you're dealing with a fixer-upper that needs to be offloaded in record time, the wisest course of action is to engage a top-tier real estate investor, someone willing to pay in cash for your property. And for those embarking on a loan-seeking journey, your secret weapon is enlisting the expertise of the finest mortgage broker. The beauty of the digital age is that you now have the power to scrutinize and pinpoint the most exceptional real estate professionals in your local area. Pay a visit to realtrends.com, where a comprehensive list awaits, showcasing those who have achieved the highest sales figures by total dollar amount. Here's the real estate scoop. The cream of the crop in this industry isn't in the habit of turning anyone away. They're not in the business of saying no, they're eager to join forces with you. Whether it's a dedicated agent, a seasoned investor, or a top-notch mortgage broker, aim for the stars by selecting the very best, because when you do, you're destined for top-notch results. In the vast landscape of real estate, it's no secret that many are merely going through the motions. They don't revel in their roles as agents or mortgage brokers. It's just another job. However, within this sea of mediocrity, there are a select few who have a genuine passion for the industry. They excel at what they do, and they're ready to sprint towards success. Place your bets on these thoroughbreds, for they are the surefire winners of this real estate race. Before we dive further into the wealth of real estate insights, make sure to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop for more enlightening videos like this, ensuring you're always well informed. Subscribe now and let's continue this incredible journey together. 2. Get 3 bids. The second real estate secret that's often overlooked is the power of seeking out multiple bids. And I can't stress this enough. This rule of 3 applies to various situations. When you're facing a roofing issue, don't hesitate to reach out to 3 distinct roofing experts for their assessments. If it's your AC unit that needs attention, gather quotes from 3 different AC companies. And for those navigating the mortgage landscape, ensure you consult with 3 different mortgage brokers. The essence of seeking 3 bids lies in the fact that each professional will provide you with a unique perspective and pricing structure. Furthermore, when they're aware that you're actively exploring multiple options, they're compelled to bring their absolute best to the table. The ultimate strategy here is to engage with the top 3 contenders, collect bids from each of them, and watch as the magic unfolds. Consider this the mother of all hacks, a masterstroke that not only guarantees financial savings, but also elicits peak performance from the experts you engage. Don't miss out on this game-changing tactic. It's the key to unlocking the most cost-effective and high-quality solutions. 3. List on the MLS when selling. A common approach many individuals take is resorting to platforms like Zillow or Redfin, or attempting to list their property for free on Craigslist. However, it's vital to acknowledge that relying solely on these tools will never grant your property the comprehensive exposure it truly deserves. It's worth noting that the advice I'm sharing here doesn't directly impact me, as I often acquire properties directly from off-market sources. These are opportunities that never make it onto the MLS, and I can secure them well before they enter the traditional market. If your objective is to sell your home, steering clear of the for sale by owner route is highly advisable. Opting to list on the MLS, multiple listing service, can be a game changer. Now you might question the commission fees associated with this approach, but it's crucial to avoid being overly frugal. The reality is that if you engage the services of a top-notch real estate professional, they can secure you the highest possible price. Even after deducting the 6% in commission fees, you'll still come out ahead compared to listing your property independently. Expert real estate investors often take advantage of a flat fee listing option. This allows them to save the typical 3% commission that would be paid to the listing agent, typically incurring only a nominal cost in the process. 4. When selling, your list price can never be too low. When it comes to setting your list price, remember that lower isn't always a liability. Listing your property at a competitive price can often spark what's known as a multiple offer scenario. This entices prospective buyers to engage in bidding wars, ultimately driving the property's value back up to its true market worth. Conversely, if you aim too high, you risk a different fate. An overpriced property may deter potential showings and offers, causing it to languish on the market. In this situation, your listing can grow stale, and prospective buyers might wonder if there are underlying issues with the property as its inability to sell becomes increasingly evident. 5. Your first offer is your best offer. Suppose you heed my counsel and decide to list your property at an attractive price point. Then the moment arrives when you receive that initial offer, but you contemplate waiting in anticipation of a superior proposal. I must emphasize that this strategy isn't always the wisest course of action. The truth is, your first offerer is often the most qualified and genuinely interested party. They may have been patiently waiting for a property just like yours to hit the market, and when it did, they pounced. In most cases, this individual will turn out to be your ultimate buyer. The pivotal insight here isn't necessarily about immediately accepting the first offer, but recognizing that you've attracted the ideal type of buyer. Your next step should involve engaging in constructive negotiations, covering the terms and pricing aspects to your satisfaction. It's crucial not to prematurely shut the door on them solely due to minor discrepancies in the offer. However, it's important to note that there can be exceptions to this general rule, which is why it's vital to have the best professionals by your side who can guide you through any unique circumstances. But as a rule of thumb, your first offer frequently stands as your finest offer. 6. Buyers are liars. And sellers are no exception to this rule. In the realm of real estate transactions, it's essential to exercise diligence. When you're on the selling side and a prospective buyer makes claims, it's prudent to verify their assertions. If a buyer asserts they can secure a loan, don't rely solely on the proof of funds or a pre-approval letter. Take the extra step of directly contacting the mortgage broker for confirmation. It's equally vital to corroborate other crucial details like their cash reserves, monthly income, and creditworthiness. Remember, in the world of real estate, buyers can sometimes stretch the truth just as much as sellers. On the flip side, if you're in the market as a buyer and the seller assures you that there's absolutely nothing wrong with the property, it's wise to seek the services of a qualified inspector. Verification is key because in the real estate arena, it's a well-known fact that both buyers and sellers may not always be completely forthright. This is particularly true when it involves individuals conducting just a handful of transactions in their lifetime, as they may not be overly concerned with long-term customer relations. In the pursuit of their objectives, sellers might resort to less than honest tactics if it means swiftly parting with their property. It's important to clarify that this isn't a blanket statement about the entire industry, which includes honest real estate agents, mortgage brokers, and investors. Rather, the focus here is on the behavior of individual buyers and sellers who, due to their infrequent real estate dealings, may not be as concerned about preserving their reputation. 7. Buy right or not at all. Here's the golden rule in the realm of real estate. Buy right or don't buy at all. Becoming a homeowner can be a substantial financial commitment, necessitating utmost caution in your approach. You need to meticulously consider your purchase, your objectives, your plans, and, crucially, your contingency plans in case selling becomes a necessity. In many ways, buying a home bears resemblance to a one-way street. It's significantly easier to enter than to exit. To truly grasp this concept, engage in a conversation with any homeowner who, just a year ago, invested in a freshly constructed property in a new subdivision, only to find themselves needing to sell due to a job relocation. They'll share the difficulty they face in extricating themselves from this situation. It's often a daunting task. The new home builder is still looking to offload unsold units and is willing to undercut your resale value, even if you've been the proud owner for a year. Once you're in, it's clear that your well-being is no longer a top priority for them. In the world of real estate, the mantra remains unchanged. Buy right or don't buy at all. In many instances, it may be a more secure option to rent, unless you're committed to staying put for a minimum of 5 years, or you've managed to secure a remarkable deal with substantial instant equity. And above all, one cardinal rule to remember: keep emotions out of the equation. 8. Buy less than you can afford. For those who have never ventured into the realm of home ownership, be prepared for an array of unforeseen expenditures that will inevitably come your way. Roofs will develop leaks, air conditioning units will decide to take a break, and suddenly your Saturdays are no longer leisurely. They're spent at the local home improvement store addressing the myriad little mishaps that befall your property. The true cost of homeownership can be a revelation that only dawns once you've taken the plunge, which is why it's sage advice to aim for a home that costs less than your budget allows. Otherwise, the experience may veer toward the realm of misery. In the quest to make the right purchase, it's essential to keep your options open. The key to making a wise choice is to explore numerous possibilities that align with your financial means and your specific homeownership requirements. In the meantime, renting may serve as a prudent alternative, particularly as you'll inevitably encounter a multitude of unforeseen expenses once you transition into the role of a homeowner. 9. If you can't qualify for a loan, get creative. In today's modern landscape, a multitude of avenues exist for individuals who may not meet the standard loan qualifications. The realm of creative home purchasing offers a plethora of opportunities, and it's far from an insurmountable challenge. If you harbor the dream of becoming a homeowner but find yourself falling short on loan eligibility, don't let that deter you. The guiding principles remain steadfast. Purchase wisely, select a property within your budgetary boundaries, and in the event traditional loans prove elusive, harness your creativity to explore alternative routes to homeownership. 10. Maintain walkaway power. Whether you're in the process of buying a house or selling one, always retain the willingness to step away. When the inspection report uncovers unforeseen issues or the property appraisal falls short of your contracted price, and the seller remains inflexible, don't hesitate to consider other options. In the world of real estate, having the power to say no is synonymous with having the power to make decisions that truly serve your best interests. Conversely, when you find yourself in a high-pressure situation, you inadvertently limit your choices. For instance, there's the common scenario of individuals relocating for a job and feeling the urge to purchase a home the moment they set foot in their new destination. However, this impulsive move isn't always advisable. It's far wiser to take your time, spending 6 months to a year in the new area, familiarizing yourself with its nuances. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the world of real estate wisdom. We hope these insights have provided you with valuable knowledge that will serve you well in your real estate endeavors. If you're eager to learn more about the art of uncovering exceptional real estate deals, don't miss the video displayed on your screen. It's packed with invaluable information on where to find real estate deals. Simply click on it to continue expanding your real estate expertise. Stay tuned and remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on all things real estate.